Hey guys, welcome to Codemas Day 15. Today I want to talk about the second method of handling forms in React and also fix the problem we had yesterday. So let's get started. We'll remove the onChains handlers here. So let me do this way. Nice. Let me clear this. Perfect. Now I will change this to onSubmit, and we will use it when we submit the form. So onSubmit, onFormSubmit, same thing. But now we will not use the state, which means we also don't need the use effect, nor this here, and those two can also go. Let me save. When we submit the form, so basically when onSubmit is called, we again have the event here in our function, so we can safely console log the target. But let's see, let me go back and hit the subscribe button. We will see that actually you cannot see it because it's hidden, but let me bring it a little bit down here, like this. When I click the subscribe button, our page refreshes. So we have to go back to the code, get rid of the target, and pass the whole event. And this is because we want to use the prevent default function on the event. Now if I console log target, we can see the form, and also of course it did not refresh. So what we can see here is that from the event target we got the whole form as HTML. So let's go back here and try event target elements. Refresh, click on the subscribe button, and then we have all the inputs, but only the inputs. We do not have, for example, the divs. The inputs are wrapped in. If we also wanted to get the divs, we could go back and change elements to children. So if I hit the subscribe button again, we will see that I got div, and then another div, and then the HR. I got the whole list of first level children of the form. But with elements we get all the inputs. So let me hit the subscribe button again. We can see all the inputs, no matter how deep nested they are. So let's clear this and go back to the function. So we can get rid of the console log here and say const input values, actually inputs, equals to target elements, and then we can iterate through all of them and get their value. So inputs for each input. Let me also create an object to put all the values inside, so const input values equals to an empty object. Nice, so let's go back to the for each and say input value equals to input value, and then we have input name, put inside brackets, and then input value. Now console log the input value. Actually, let's change this to values. So input values, and go back to Chrome, refresh, and add some values. So text value 555 lorem. Let's check this checkbox, select radio 2, and then option 3. Hit the subscribe button, and we see an error here. Input for each is not a function. This happened because the input is not an array, even though it resembles one. But we can go back to the code and use the rest operator to create an array from them. So this will work. Save, refresh, and let's go one more time. Text value 555 lorem. Let's check the checkbox. Radio 2, option 3, subscribe, and then we have another error. Assignment to constant value, of course. Text value 555 lorem, checkbox radio 2, option 3, subscribe, and then we got everything. Let's open it, but even though the select is here, we can see that the checkbox is still on. So we can go back and do the same thing. So input name, and then input type is a checkbox, then input checked, otherwise input value. Let's hit subscribe, and then we can see that checkbox is true. If we unselected, hit again, it is false, and everything works correctly. But we can see here that we have this empty string. This is from the button, the subscribe button, and it is because the buttons are actually form elements. So we can go back here and say input name. If it's true, then do this thing here, otherwise return an empty object. Now let's wrap it inside parentheses, use the destructuring operator, and then put this inside an object, save, go back, clean the console, subscribe, and then we can no longer see the button name and value. Thanks for watching this video. You now know my two favorite methods of handling forms in React. If you like this video, please hit the like button because it helps me understand which kind of content you want me to make more of. I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy your day.